All right, welcome back, traders, to another live episode here. Your host, Mr. Know-It-All. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. We are seeing lots of green, right? Sorry guys, my YouTube just lagged out. Why does it make me do this? Dude, why do I have to make another password? So weird. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Something happened with my my YouTube connection. That was really weird. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. And I'm sure a lot of people tuned out because of that. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, URUS came back down to this $18 area and broke back above this resistance here, Arash. And I think we're gonna potentially see this obviously go sideways, maybe consolidate, maybe back test the support one more time before trying to get back to the upside here. Also, obviously, really dependent on what Bitcoin's doing, right? So right now we know Bitcoin has pivoted towards that $47,000 area, which is obviously above the 21 weekly EMA. All right. Yes, and the daily stochastics actually look like it's going to try to go back up, right? So that's going to be when we really go back into this major move to the upside, right? So we're waiting for these Stokes to cross back up. We might go sideways for a bit, maybe back test support one more time before going higher. Obviously, yesterday this candle here didn't look too good, but you know, I mean, this chart isn't the best chart, you know, to really catch the data on. I guess I'm not going to do a live trade because I tried to get onto Binance and it crashed my whole stream. So I guess I'm not going to do it. I don't know. How's everybody doing today? Anyone catch any of this XRP move? We're going to look at Bitcoin here real fast. So this is the really important spot for Bitcoin, is this where this 21 daily EMA is, right at this area here, okay? This $55,000, $56,000 area. If Bitcoin can get back above the 21 daily EMA, all right, we can continue the uptrend. If we touch this area and reject it, okay, we're gonna come back down to back test this support, all right? So that's the key spot and key area to watch out for here on Bitcoin, guys. So make sure you guys definitely keep that in mind when you're entering long trades or long positions on altcoins. Obviously, right now you're going to be okay because we haven't even gotten up there yet. We got close to it. I think we hit like 54,000 so far, right? But if we get a candle close above the 21 daily EMA, we're talking about this can probably go back up to back test, you know, these areas here, right? So really all depends on how this candle closes. Right, obviously below the 21 daily EMA, obviously good long opportunities, and when we're above it, you know, it's risky, right? You can see every single time we got above the 21, you know, we would always revert back down to touch it, right? Almost every single time. Okay. Yo, the douche, what's going on, man? So I want to go back to the XRP chart. Actually, was an alert called trade setup that we gave last night, actually on the stream. If you guys are paying attention, okay, this falling wedge here, we got the breakout. The daily right now is above the 21 exponential moving average. All right, so if XRP, heard Craig right as Satoshi, it could be right. If we get a daily candle closure above this area here, XRP, you know what, man? I had it open. I took the profit because what ended up happening was my computer crashed or something. I don't know what happened, but basically it was a small trade. You guys can see it here. Yeah, I think I made like 30 bucks on, although it was just a small trade. From like $1.24, I was on like 15x and just trade up to $1.26. But I wanted to show it live on stream, but I don't know what happened with my connection. It just got messed up. So sorry about that. Yeah, so XRP, I think this had a 40% measured move, right? 40% measured move from the breakout, which we got. So we're looking probably up to this $1.50 area. Okay, we can get maybe this impulse all the way out here before we maybe come back down to back test, like maybe make a higher low here and make a continuation, right? Because falling wedges typically get back to you know, towards the top of the wedge area, all right? There's something on that order. Did I close BNB position? Yeah, I think I closed it last night. I don't know. I was getting tired. I think I closed it around like 5:45-ish. That's still gonna go, man. I don't know. I just moved my stop up and I got stopped out. So, but it still looks really nice on BNB here. This is a nice ascending triangle. You guys can see this here. We gave it entry somewhere around this 515 area, I think. With a stop at like 420, like below the demand line, right? So that trade definitely, that swing trade still definitely active, all right? Has anyone told me that looked like sus? No, no one's told me that. Are there any altcoins that don't follow BTC? Well, Harmony One right now is definitely outperforming BTC and outperforming the rest of the altcoins. We spoke about this one on stream last night as well. Right? There was a few that we covered on the stream last night. Man, you got some crazy gainers on the day, like Matic, SRM. Some of these just ripped right out, man. Just crazy. Yeah, you know what? This was the SRM trade setup that we got this major breakout on this neckline here. Safe moon. Come on. But SRM definitely has plenty of room to run here. You guys can see on the daily, we're just, I mean, we are just entering overbought, but you can see that once you broke this neckline here, a major move to the upside, right? 75% measured move on this, guys. Okay. We could see SRM get up to like 15 bucks here in the short term. XTZ did a nice move, yep. Who was on the stream talking shit last night about how we're gonna go down further? Who was that? Somebody was telling me to look at the Ethereum down ticker. Who was doing that? Somebody was on here last night, just talking shit. Anyways, we may not be out of the woods entirely, but you know, we're definitely gonna do back tests, okay? Yeah, we can look at Loom, sure. We're showing like hidden bullish divergence, right? Low and lower low. Yeah, some Jesus guy. Who knows? I don't know his name. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Yeah, we can take a look at ETH for sure. Okay, so this right here is also a bit of a falling structure, right? On Loom. This has a nice measured move if it breaks this. Basically, you got to break. You see here on the daily, right? You can see the 21 EMA on the daily. This is the pivot area. If you can get above 15 or 15, 16 cents here and close above it, and you can really start to move back up, right? So we get this breakout, we make this back test, and then go, right? So this is what you're looking for on Loom, is to get back above the 21 EMA on the daily. Okay. Let's look at ETH. Do none of my charts ever save here? Like, what's going on with this? So annoying. Nice, Caleb. Did that play out for you, man? We're gonna just cover ETH here real quick. This actually looks really nice. See if we can break above this resistance here on the daily. You can see the stochastics just crossed up here on the daily. Guys, this looks extremely bullish with what's going on here. All right, you can see that the momentum here is kind of weaning. We're producing positive price action within negative momentum. Usually that's a great sign for further upside. Yes, we are near this red band territory. All right, and sometimes this can be problematic because the red band territory is usually an area where we do see price come down. However, we all know right now what's going on with the ETH Bitcoin pair and what it's doing and how it's making new highs against Bitcoin. Yeah, we can look cake over as well. The weekly candle last week printed a weekly breakout, okay, for ETH Bitcoin. Ethereum is looking really nice, guys. It's looking really nice, right? Right. So this ETH Bitcoin pair, we could actually end up getting a back test. All right, down to 0.04 to back test this. All right, if Bitcoin does rally or continues to outperform Ethereum here, but I think this is a short-term thing. This is just going to be an ETH Bitcoin back test. ETH USD looks really great. We covered this last night. Nice, Michael. Excellent job. I think Band's going to do really well here as well. All right, so yeah, I mean, Ethereum is looking really nice here on the daily. We got to break back above this 25-21 area. I think we touched it, right? So we got this wick up here. We got to make sure to break. We got to get a candle body close above today around this 25-20 area. All right, that's really critical for Ethereum to continue its run up. Really, I guess on the 4 hour it's like 2600, but on the daily it's like 2520. All right, so let's see if we can do it. We do. I mean, we are not really diverging. Well, we are sort of starting to show some bearish divergence here on the 4 hour. Right, we have our high here with a lower high being made here with roughly around the same highs on the RSI. Not quite, but it's sort of coming in, unfortunately. But we can maybe negate this by getting another spike of positive momentum. Right, a spike to break the divergence there. What's going on, Jay West? Hey, yeah, so let's look at band real quick. Everyone's talking about it. It is still in the pattern, right? Yeah, I really like this setup. I've been talking about it for quite some time. I thought we were maybe going to break out up here. We didn't do it. Like, if you guys have the SCP indicators and we're towards the red band territories, guys, just be careful. Don't look too long up here. Maybe wait for a pullback or a quick jerk in the market, right? BZRX, BTC, easy money. We can look at Luna. Yep, we can do that. So here's the daily on band, right? We got to get back above the daily 21 EMA, right? What happened? Just having a go. What did you do? Yeah, so band's still in the structure, okay? We want to see this. We want to see a daily closure above $16.30, okay? We want to see this continue to maybe break out of this pattern, because if it does that, we're talking about major moves to the upside, right? We're talking about 1,400% measured move here in the coming days, weeks for this asset. EZRX and BTC was easy money. Yes, it was, Jay West. We're going to look at Cake. So this is Pancake Swap. Getting a nice rip. I think they had a coin burn today as well, but you can see we're just trekking along the daily 21 EMA. We're above it. Every single time we interact with it, we get a nice bounce, right? I'm not checking Safe Moon. Sorry, dude. Vechain. Take a look at Vechain. All right, so Vechain right now is above the daily 21 EMA. Okay. We are still creating this negative momentum, but positive price action. So this is looking good. Maybe let's go to a 4 hour and see what's really happening here. Okay, so the 4 hour is basically flirting again with the 21 EMA. We are looking like a nice little wick on this 4 hour. Okay, we did make a double bottom. We did talk about this yesterday and how it was going to make a price move to the upside. And we'll see if we can make a 4 hour candle body high or low here, really close to the 21 EMA. We can then, if we do that, we can then maybe get a nice little cup here to get above it. All right. There's nothing wrong with Safe Moon, man, but I don't want to do TA on it. I don't think I even can. So you can go to another channel to find that, brother. Here's Luna. Luna getting the pivot right here, are a little bit lower than the 382 fib extension, but you can see I had this area circled right here that we'd come down to this level before we get a reversal, all right? Oh man, dude, I'm sorry to hear just having a go. Yeah, you got to be careful with these. There's a lot of scams going on right now, guys. Just be careful with stuff. The space kind of sucks for that. So yeah, gotta be careful. I was definitely a victim of a scam back in 2017, so alright, so if Luna can make a daily candle closure above the 21 EMA, we can definitely see maybe consolidation here before maybe a continuation, right? And we're looking at basically like 30%. Basically, I think we go back to these highs here, all right, on Luna. Tron and Link, yeah, let's take a look at them. Waves, BTC, okay, take a look at it too. Okay, so Tron, getting this back test at 10 cents. We had it marked off on the chart, literally this wick high over here. And what do we got going on? Well, we can see maybe the beginnings of some sort of wedge here, right? There's not enough data here. Like, let's be careful on this, all right? Again, red band territory with the 21 EMA on the daily here, okay? We need to get a closure above it to continue this uptrend. If we get rejected here, we will continue down on Tron, all right? The daily is implying, though, that we will maybe see some further upside. You can see the stochastics pointed up down here, and we are creating this negative momentum that looks like maybe we're weaning, right? So, again, the 21 EMA on the daily is important for Tron here to make further price movements to the upside, and we want to see that closure above it. And we are looking at a major breakout if we do get it, okay? We do get a breakout here. We're looking at 51%. So basically back to the top here, okay? All right, Chainlink, let's take a look at it. All right, so we closed outside of the parabola, no big deal. Happens a lot actually on these types of structures. Again, we're still below the 21 EMA on the daily. All right, we got to break back above it to make continuation, but we can actually adjust this parabola because this area here, right? We can actually even draw the demand line from here. So yeah, we had this rising type of structure, got a breakdown, but made a higher low, okay? And this looks really, actually, really interesting. If it does this whole move, this whole range, right? You're looking at 215%. Now this is a longer term target, okay? And this is pretty insane if we get it. This would mean Chainlink can trade up to $160. In the short term, we're looking at $60. I even have these areas circled off here, okay? And yeah, I mean, we're towards the bottom on the daily. We just crossed up on the Stokes. You know, we're crossing back above 50 on the RSI. It still looks it looks extremely bullish. Basewater, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. We're gonna look at Waves BTC first, and then we can look at what is that 10 cent token? 10 cent, okay. Oh, Waves. Yeah, man. I think we had this drawn out. Like here it is, right? That structure we were talking about, that downsloping resistance here. We got this break here, right? We're looking up to this 50% retrace area. This next resistance on the daily here, crypto pants up to 3573 Satoshis. All right. Yeah, longer term targets on Waves BTC. 10 set. Let's see. And we're going to do it times ETH USD to get the dollar price. Hope you're okay with that, me doing that. How do you get mod in the stream? Well, man, you got to be really active in the Discord. You got to be really active, period. You really have to show your staying power you know, got to build the trust with us. All right, so yeah, 10 set, looking nice. There isn't too much chart data on this, but you can see that we're holding above the 21 EMA, right? Holding above the 21 EMA. Nice flag here. Nice flag here. Right, nice little pennant, nice little bullish pennant. We're looking at once you do break the top side of the range, 150% measured move. All right, so roughly about that $8 area. Base water. All right. Hey, if you guys could you guys smash the like button up? We only have 22 likes, man. I think I'm doing a great job talking about all these coins here and giving you guys my projections and my analysis on some of these things. If you guys could definitely smash the like button up. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell if you guys do enjoy the content here. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm begging you guys to smash the like button up, but man, I feel like it should just be something that you just do, you know, like you guys are watching the content obviously for a reason, right? So I'm sure you guys are sitting here making money on these little analysis that I'm making here, even if it's been in the longer term, maybe the last couple weeks, couple months, right? You guys have been part of the stream, right? Okay. Really appreciate that. FTM, yeah, perfect, right? Downsloping consolidation pattern. We got the pivot right back here off this wick, right? It basically just bounced right off there. And nice daily candle right now. We are above the 21 EMA. Above the 21 EMA. And if we do break this structure, 110% measured move. 110% measured move, all right? So basically up to this $1.10 area, all right? Crypto Pants, thank you so much, man. I know you're an OG in the community, brother. Appreciate you, man. Okay. Adam, I don't know, man. Sometimes I get a little frustrated, but whatever. It's all good. We're humans, right? You can check Alina, yeah, for sure. All right, so Cosmos, man. We had a fake breakout here, but we came back into the structure, and now we're breaking back into it. I think we get the real breakout here on Cosmos, okay? The stochastics pointed up. Like, all the factors here coming in, right? You're showing this hidden bullish divergence here, right? Coming back into the structure. You're talking about impending price action to the upside here on the daily chart. Guys, on the daily chart, it's a pretty significant time scale. And the daily, if we close up here, we're closing above the 21 exponential moving average, which will signal to us continuation of uptrend as we have done back here, right? Get back above the 21 EMA, make a couple closures on it, break the range, boom, get the move, right? We're going to look at NEO. Sorry, I missed you before, David. We got a perfect touch up at the 886 fib extension on NEO, if you guys see that. Let's go to the weekly chart real quick. Man, it's textbook, guys. It's textbook, right? We touched here. We got the pullback. We did not negate the previous week's gains, okay? But we did cover a little bit more ground than we probably should have. Anyways, we are above the 21 weekly EMA. This asset is still extremely bullish looking as long as we are above it. And that's what's happening right here. We're just getting what looks to be a move back up here on the 4 hour. You can see we made a double bottom. We got back above the 21 EMA on the 4 hour. And now we're consolidating up here, okay? And the 4 hour just getting back into bullish territory, right? Right above 50 right now. But looking good on NEO. Maybe get some more consolidation here. Maybe start to round out. Okay? Then we can maybe go back up to the top side of the range, this 125 area. And maybe eventually break this 886 fib extension to then move into your next tier up here towards the 100% retrace. Okay? Qutum. Yeah, let's take a look at it. All right, we got the neckline breakout here. Man, I think we started talking about Qutum when it was like $6 back here when we saw this nice bounce here off the 382 fib extension and make this cup pattern, right? So yeah, again, for Qutum, we want to see Qutum get above the 21 EMA on the daily here to maintain this uptrend. Okay. Bitcoin Cash, we were talking about it last night, right, Duke? We were talking about it last night on the stream. Why it's really important for you guys to watch the streams. There's a lot of valuable information I give away for free on these streams, and it's super important for you guys to watch. All right. But yeah, so Qutum looks good also. I feel like a lot of these patterns all look the same right now. You know, they came down, the Stokes crossed up, and we're coming back up to the bullish control zone. All right. Yeah, Geo, we can look at plug. I think I dollar cost averaged that option trade myself a couple days ago around that $26 area. But yeah, so Qutum, we want to see get back above the 21 EMA on the daily, and the range we're looking at on this is about 35% if we get this breakout here. Okay, back up to the top of the structure. Damn, XRP just ripped up on me. I was in a long at $1.25, $1.24 before the stream got all messed up. But anyways, the Qutum way above the 21 EMA. Okay, $8.40. The longer we stay above it, the better. The more bullish, and the more this will be in an uptrend. Okay. BCH. Oh, we're gonna look at BCH and then plug. Perfect, right? Got the back test right here at the $700 area. Right, we're trying to rally now out. Yeah, we made basically almost a Dragonfly Doji reversal candle, or close enough. But right now, Bitcoin Cash looking good, right? It's above the 21 EMA on the daily. Above the 21 EMA on the daily. We just covered Luna, brother. Just scroll back a little bit in the stream, right? We're gonna look at plug. I also want to look at Nikola, all right? This is another swing trade that I'm actively in. But here's plug, okay? I thought we were gonna get this reversal here. We didn't quite get it, all right? We came up to the supply line and dumped, but now, what's interesting about wedge patterns, guys, you guys need to know is when you dip out of the pattern and you come back into it, that's when you're gonna get this rip out, all right? So this is perfect. And kudos to you, whoever that was that just mentioned Geo Surge, right? You just mentioned you made a play on it. This was probably a good time to do it. We got the breakout, and we're going to probably make this move to at least the $30 area, which is the 21 EMA on the daily. And we can see on the weekly, this is our major target here, up at $36.75 to continue this massive uptrend that this stock is in. Okay, if we go to the monthly chart, you guys can see we are above the 21 EMA on the monthly. So this stock is in a major uptrend right now. And you guys can see that, you know, we've basically done it close to a 61.8% retrace, or we've exceeded the 61.8% retrace, and we're going to try to trek back up here, okay? And the other stock I wanted to cover was Nikola. I have a long-term swing position in this, and you guys can see why. We're towards the bottom of a wedge here. We've done a 100% retrace from this previous swing low. And the previous swing low that I took was from down here because it made an impulse and a back test on a higher low. So I fibbed from this low to this high, and we were talking about over 100% retrace. We dipped out of the wedge and ripped right back into it. You guys already know what that means. According to Volkowski, on the falling wedge, you get the dip before the rip. And so this is where we're at. This is going to be a major swing trade, guys. We're talking about a target of close to $30 on this on the daily time frame. And this could take some time, right? This can take some time. But we're talking about major swing on this as well. And Space was another one that fell out of the wedge pattern here, right? Fell out of the wedge pattern, came back into it, and started making higher lows here and pivoting. And I'm talking about a $26 to $27 target on this, and maybe eventually back up to all-time highs at $60. So Space, nice little swing trade here as well. Let's see. Matic, check it out. Yeah, Matic made a major move. Check it out. If you guys are enjoying the content here, make sure you guys smash up the like button up. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And make sure you guys tick the little bell. And also, make sure you guys join the Discord, man. That is where all the good stuff is happening. If you guys are new to the channel, new to trading, new to the community, new to all this stuff, I know there's a lot of stuff going on this chart. You have no idea what's going on with it. If you're new, make sure you join the Discord. There's lots of help there. STP team and the STP mods can help you guys out, sort you guys out for all sorts of levels of traders with experience. No experience, doesn't matter. We'll help you guys out, right? Do I know anything about Doge yield? No, I know nothing about that, actually. Duke, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the kind words. LRC BTC. Did we cover that? Crypto Pants? I don't know if we did. I think we did, right? We covered it. Maybe we didn't. Oh, my alert calls? Yeah. Guys, make sure you guys check that out. We're going to be raising some prices here by next week. So make sure you guys lock in your monthly rates right now. I think we're going to be raising alert prices up to 87 a month. Right now it's 67, okay? Also, the real-time trading indicators, I think these are going to be going up to 67 a month by next week. So make sure you guys lock those in as well. But if you're interested in my trade alerts, it right now is $67 a month. Okay, it's basically one trade every day. I try to give as many trades as I can. And if I don't see an opportunity, guys, I'm not going to force a trade. But I do go on Discord live a lot to give you guys some certainty and maybe even some extra trades, because I know sometimes people miss the entries on the trades I do post. So I try to be as active as I can for you guys. And you can ask anyone here in the chat if it's worth the $67 a month. We can go through some of the profit gain channel here, and you guys can see folks posting their gains every day. Here you go. Sick BNB alert. This guy made $2,500 off this trade setup. Caprizi here last night live on the Discord was making 80% off DOT, 50% off the ban call and the BNB call. Like, I'm sitting here live on Discord talking about these trades. Here you go. Cashing a 10% win on XRP call in the indicators. He meant the alerts chat. Calling me a magician. Thank you so much, Amir. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It speaks for itself, all right? It speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. I'm not going to sit here and try to sell you guys something that I don't think is worth your time to look at, okay? But it's all about investing in yourself and spending the time to learn what you see on charts. Obviously, sometimes I'm going to give an entry and it may not work out to the exact T, but you have to understand that you need to maybe dollar cost average a position, or if a trade just goes completely dead, it happens, man. I'm not a perfect trader. I do what I can on the chart for you guys, all right? And if you're interested in automated trading, we have one of the best indicators in the industry. I can almost guarantee that. Nobody can really touch this. This is our SARbot script. This has about a 98.6% win rate. It does get tricky sometimes when we get towards market tops, and you can get stuck, bagged in trades. But if you have the risk management down, you will find yourself dollar cost averaging down during these dumps and getting yourselves out in profit on the retraces, okay? Okay, guys. I also want to mention we do have an NFT right now that's for sale. It is for a yearly SAR subscription with 10 group weekly coaching sessions. That is with me. I do the weekly sessions here, guys. That is a cost of $27 per session, which will actually be increasing that price to $37 a session. So it's 1.5 ETH for a yearly SAR indicator subscription, along with 10 weekly coaching sessions. All right. XRP is not at an all-time high. The all-time high for XRP is $3.56. Okay. Caleb, thank you so much, man. Yes, appreciate that. Let's go look at Bitcoin real quick. Everyone says it's pumping right now. All All right, so this is that area that we're flirting with right now, that 21 EMA on the daily, right? That $55,000 area. I think we were talking about GRT on the stream last night and how this is in a nice area of value as well. Okay. The 21 EMA is $1.60, so this can easily trade up to $1.60 before it pulls back down and makes a higher low. All right. ETH, man, beautiful, beautiful chart, ETH, guys. Major swing targets for ETH, guys. Close to 13 grand. If we break that, we're looking at 40,000 US dollars. I don't know if we're going to get that high in this run, but if we do, that is crazy. But I am definitely targeting for a longer term swing here by the end of the year. 12,000 or close to 13,000 US dollars for Ethereum. Litecoin. Who was here? Who was part of STP when I was calling Litecoin out at 45 bucks back here in the bottom of the structure? Who was in the channel? Let's see ones in the chat if you were in STP during that time. That's a good question, Klaus. We have a couple different indicators we use here, kind of gauge that. One of them is the Bitcoin rainbow chart, right? So it's actually good that we were getting this pullback on Bitcoin because that means we can consolidate more before we get into these areas here. Okay, I really do think we're going to see Bitcoin trade up to close to $200,000 on this run, which could be probably by like October, November, December maybe. The cycle repeat chart is calling for a market cycle top of 387,000, but this I don't really know how accurate this is going to be. This is just based on moving averages and price data from the last cycle, but it's calling a market cycle top by October 23rd on Bitcoin. So really towards the end of the year, right? And you know, this may not be exact. It's just an estimate as well. And I think wrapped Bitcoin is better investment than BTC. Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same, right? I just think wrapped Bitcoin, you can earn more, right? You can earn stuff off of DeFi protocols that way, right? I think we looked at LRC BTC, if I'm not mistaken. But back to Litecoin here. Got the pullback right here at the 886 pip extension, pulled back right to the 21 EMA on the 3-day chart, and we're getting this pivot here. We're getting this nice bounce. Okay, so we're going to try to break above this 285 area, and there's really nothing up here in terms of resistance on Litecoin. Okay, there's nothing really up here. Okay. All right, LRC. So we're below the 21 EMA on the 3-day and probably the weekly, if I had to guess. So if you can hold the lows here, okay, we could maybe get a breakout on this, okay. Absolutely, Klaus. Absolutely. This is a major structure, pants. You can hold these lows, you can break out for sure. All right, the daily is kind of rolling up. RSR. Is all the price data on this? So. Right, new all-time highs are suggested here by the chart. If we continue in this rising structure, all right, the daily is sort of resetting itself here on the stochastics. All right. Hey, good afternoon, Joseph. Got to get back above that daily 21 EMA. Okay, sure the weekly is above it though. So we bounced right off of it on the weekly. So similar to Bitcoin Cash, right? Similar type of structure. Got this breakout, tried backtesting it, failed. But on the weekly is above the 21 EMA as well, just bouncing off of it, all right? Duke, what do you mean the dump mentioned by Todd? We just went through a dump. All right, guys. Well, we've been live for about an hour here. We did have some technical difficulties. I apologize about that in the beginning parts of the stream. But I want to thank you guys again for joining us. Hopefully you guys learned something on this stream. Hopefully you guys share these streams with your friends and family to spread the good word about what we're doing here at STP. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Again, make sure you guys smash that like button up, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, tick the little bell. If you guys are interested in the NFT that's for sale, here is the link. If you guys have questions about it, you guys can message myself, Mr. Know-It-All in the Discord, or any of the STP team, STP Todd, STP Ninja Trader. You do get this amazing thumbnail right here, and 1 year of the SAR indicator at a $29.97 value, plus 10 weekly group coaching sessions. All right. And like I said before, we will be raising prices on some of the services. So if you guys were interested or even thinking about contemplating purchasing a service, make sure you guys do so. We will catch you guys tomorrow for another live stream, or maybe some static content. I'll get you guys something out. All right. Catch you guys tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful day.